Hello, my name's Chris. I don't normally do review videos, but if you're like me, you've been drooling over the Valencia line of couches for a long time now, and you've taken a look at quite a few review videos. We stumbled across one of their newer couches, the Valencia Venice, and we struggled to find any good review videos to be able to really showcase this awesome new couch that they have. It is indeed awesome, but there's certainly some pros and drawbacks that I wanted to highlight in today's video. As you can see, we decided to pick up the three-seater here, and as with many of the Valencia options, you can customize your couch in either a single unit, a double, or a trio, or you can just keep on adding chairs to your heart's desire. They all come into sectional pieces one by one, and they're all treated as one couch. And even for the warranty, if you decide to go to pick that up at the end, your warranty will cover individual sections opposed to the whole couch as a whole. What's neat about this couch is that because of that, you can customize it in multiple different categories. For instance, here we decided to go for a love seat single duo so that myself and my wife and I can be in this love seat section, and my daughter has her own individual section to the side. This couch you can customize it with armchairs in between, or you can have it completely open. It's completely up to you to decide on how you want your couch to be modeled. With that said, the control panel is quite beautiful. We have multiple buttons here. We have reclining on here, back and forward. We got our light option, and we got our headrest option, which I'll now show you. So the reclining option, as you can see as we move back and forth, you can hear that mild sound as it reclines. That's one of the drawbacks, and I'm sure you've seen it in other Valencia models as you've been looking at review videos. When we first got it, it was quite more pronounced than it is now, which was only less than a week ago. And as you can see, the sound is somewhat there, but as we've been using it more and more, the sound is dwindling. So it sounds pretty bad at first. Yes, it does. But you do get used to it, and eventually the sound, I believe, is going to disappear with time. The headrest is really nice because you can recline quite a bit, where you're almost in a complete little sleeping position. But it's kind of awkward to be watching TV in this position, which is why you have this handy headrest, which just adjusts to your own personal needs, so you can watch TV in perfect comfort and adjust as you need for your desired seating position. But with that in mind, as you may have seen in other review videos, the Venice also has the same issue with the lighting, where if you're watching on a projector, you might have some issues if you're using the light, as the light faces forward, which is going to cause some issues in that perspective. We're going to go back to our normal seating position here. Another interesting feature on the control panel here is you have a little panel that slides back and forth, which gives you access to a USB. This couch is actually connected by 3 individual standard plugs, which is a little more awkward than what I've seen on other models, which meant that we had to run an extension cord underneath the couch all the way through so that we could properly connect the couch, which means that you're going to need 3 sockets in order to, in this model, with 3 seating, to get it connected. So I can imagine it will only be more difficult as you add 4 or 5 couches to this setup. But with the USB, very handy. You can charge your phones on the go, laptop, whatever device you may need, including PlayStation controllers. You have this handy compartment, which is actually quite deep, and it can hold quite a bit. As you can see, my hand is going in here quite a way. And you check out over here on my daughter's side, she's decided to include some cat treats, stuffed animals. She normally has a blanket in here, which looks like she's disappeared. But and you can keep all your handy desires, whatever they may be. I keep the remotes on my side and wires so I can charge. but the compartment is quite deep. But with that in mind, if you decide to get the trays, which also works on here, you can get a wine attachment so you can hold your wine glasses, or you can get a tray for your eating desires. It easily spins on. This, though, does not fit properly all the way if you want to fit it into the compartment, which is, I feel, is a miss. I got it in there. It looks like it should go, but this arm's going to get in the way, and I'm not going to be able to close it all the way. So I believe in future models they should find this block here gets in the way of that being an option, which I believe they should correct in future models just for easy accessibility and storage of these units. Especially you're going to want these on hand with your couch at all times. So it kind of doesn't make sense to have to go elsewhere to go retrieve your tray. But with that in mind, just like the other couches, they work very nicely and they fit. But once you're eating your food, you got your food here, or your laptop maybe, and you want to drink, so you would obviously want to put your drink in your cup holder, but the tray is getting in the way of the cup holder. So it makes it difficult to be able to use your tray and your cup holder. So I'm going to turn on the light for easy reference. Coke can, or any brand of can, you can see will fit, but you're going to have to move back and forth in order to do it. But if you've got a normal water bottle, you're coming across the same problems. But the trays themselves are very sleek, very light, very easy to transport back and forth. I very much recommend that if you're buying one of these, obviously with this handy attachment, that it only makes sense to make sure you're getting a tray. And if you're in Canada, I know that when you're purchasing one of these, you can also get one of these trays for free. So which meant in our situation, we only had to buy 2 additional trays. Moving on, so when you do get the couch and it comes in installed, we decided to go for the white glove service, which means they came right into our house and installed it for us. But they forgot to take off the plastic cap on this thing, which is a little white plastic sheet that goes over top, which you can easily pop off. So in your case, if you get your couch delivered, it doesn't quite look right, it might be because they haven't removed the cap, like in our situation. On top of that, we have our cup holder. Our cup holder is very nice, but in previous models, it's been discussed where it's not quite flush at the bottom, which makes it difficult to be able to put certain glasses in. The can fits decently. The water bottle, as you can see, isn't quite there. Because of the indentation down here, you're not getting a flush surface, which causes this problem. But if you're into use your soda stream bottle, for instance, or a beer bottle, it does fit quite nicely. The soda stream actually fits very nicely into this container, so it really comes down to the model of the cups and glasses you're using in here. But depending on that, do keep in mind that you're going to have that issue with having a flush surface down here, being able to hold your beverage properly. With that, the couch in general is extremely comfortable. The Napa leather is gorgeous. It does come in different variety of colors, and that you can customize your couch as well. But if you wanted to go for some of their other varieties of colors, they have all kinds, and it would just be a mild increase in cost. I certainly do recommend this couch. It is, I'm loving every bit of it. Not paid by Valencia in any way, shape, or form, but I would have to say that I'm very happy with my purchase. We do have the cat, as you saw earlier on, so we purchased this little item from Amazon so that our older cat can jump up and down without having to worry about scratching up the couch. But it seems to be working nicely, so if you're looking for an additional attachment because you have any animals and for worried about them jumping on and off, you can find similar steps on Amazon very easily. As you can see, we've had it for less than a week, still in very nice condition, very clean, very easy to wipe down. Purchase some leather wipes to keep the couch in nice pristine condition. And I also believe that the leather wipes might also help with loosening up that creaking sound as you're reclining and whatnot. So most definitely do recommend. A great purchase. And I think that if you're looking for a couch, this Valencia Venice most definitely is the couch to purchase.